I think that's like the number one way to develop your arm strength. There's a lot of different programs out there. I think Driveline, the baseball ranch in Texas, like weighted balls, they all have their place if you're doing it correctly. And you have someone there, like we talked about this on the last episode. We had strength coaches with, PhDs and physiology and how your body moves and stuff. And they were telling
Not
us like,
letting us do bench press.
yeah, and we're doing front squats and they're like, hey, you were out of place here just by this little smidgen. And we had eyes on us all the time.
Yeah.
But now these kids will go purchase these weighted balls in a little sack for $1.99 or something, and they get a PDF printout on paper thrown in it, and they go throw these balls as hard as you can against the wall 14 times, and then move to this one. And no wonder kids are getting hurt,
Yeah, blown out.
But I think long toss, especially if you do it the right way, and we'll touch on that, but using your legs. If you use your legs, and you should have a little arc on the ball when you're going out. You want to come back in from like 120 in, you want to put that on a line.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Do your pull downs, but going out, use your legs, really stay on that backside. And I almost could see the ball in the corner of my eye, like on a release. And really get that extension. Throwing a ball far, high, that's going to develop your arm strength better than any weighted balls throwing against a brick wall or something.
I like that, dude. With my experience with this, it's like I'd never had arm problems. I never had arm injuries. I never was hurting. Obviously the wear and tear over the course of 142 games to 62.
Yeah, you break down a little bit.
Of course, but like my arm was never a worry. And even like later in my career when I'm 30 years old, right? Dude, I would long toss. I would throw with people that took it serious before the game. So like I would throw with somebody that took their throwing program serious. And that would usually be, a veteran dude that had a long toss routine. And I'm like, yeah, I'll long toss with you. I'd love the long toss. I go out and I put air under it, right? It's about building the max distance, and like I would throw that shit in the air. Obviously I'm sure there's science and right ways to do it, but I would throw it in the air almost like a pop-up to get it there. But I am like really trying to use my legs and utilize that stuff. But on the way in, I'm letting it eat.
Mm-hmm.
I am one hopping. If it's like,
go through them.
Yes, dude. Yeah, you can, dude. Yes, coming in, I am trying to throw it through him. And when he gets to a certain distance where it's like, okay, I can kind of emulate an in-game throw, I'm working on a couple one hops, dude. We would actually do that. I'm, throwing with Trace Thompson, who was like,
yeah,
he was in the big leagues, for a number of years. They're just in the big leagues again this year. But it's like he took that stuff serious. So I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't I take it serious? Right? And him and I would argue we had the best arms. And like I didn't have any errors. I had, 7 or 8 assists from the like he had a bunch of assists. It's like you take it serious and you kind of like throw stuff into it, man. You get stuff out of it.